Hello and welcome back to Unmeasured. I know last time we did costillas with salsa verde. That was cool. But today we're gonna go somewhere farther from America. We are gonna go to Italy. We're gonna be making some pizza right now. We're gonna be making some cheese pizza. Maybe in the future, if y'all like this, we'll be making some other variety, like other types of pizza. We'll be making like Alfredo, like chicken Alfredo pizza, buffalo pizza, whatever y'all want. Comment, whatever. All right, let's go. What we're going to be getting into right now, we're going to be prepping our sauce. We're going to be making a marinara sauce out of fresh tomatoes. I wouldn't be using these tomatoes. I'll be using like smaller tomatoes, preferably like cherry tomatoes, just because they're a little sweeter. And then we're going to be using a clove of garlic as well. So what we're going to do with this, we're going to be adding this to a pan, and then we're going to be drenching it in olive oil and then putting it inside the oven for about 15 to 35 minutes at about 425. So the purpose for the video, I already went and made our dough, and we already made our sauce. We're about to warm up the sauce, and then I'm about to show you how to make the dough. Well, not to make the dough, but like to roll the dough out so you can extend the pizza. All right, so what you want to do is you want to grab your dough and you want to start tucking it in, right? You want it to be smooth, chilling, you know? So you want to get it into a ball, and then we're going to cut it in half. I forgot the knife. Now that we have our knife, we're about to cut it in half. And the reason that we cut it in half is so you don't want like a really huge pizza. You just want to use half of the dough. And then with the dough, you can just put it onto the side. So when you're prepping the second dough, you want to tuck it in and then pitch it at the bottom once the circle is pretty sturdy. After that, now what we want to do is break the air pockets. So now we're just gonna smush. We're gonna smush that about 3 times. And then after that, you want to be putting after that, you want to set your crust. So just use your hands and use your divots to make that crust. Flip it and do the same thing. And then just push it down. Now, you just want to keep going, stretch it. Keep going and stretch it. As you're going, you're stretching it. There's some people that they just throw it like this, but you could also just, my fault. You could also just put your knuckles in and stretch it with your knuckles. That, or you could just let gravity take its wheel and just stretch it by the crust. You want to make it even, because you don't want like holes happening, and you don't want a really thin pizza. And what you want to do is by the crust, you just want to keep on stretching it from the crust, because if you do it from the middle, you are going to make a floppy pizza. I feel like this shit has not done anything. All right, usually when you roll your dough out, you want to make it into a circle, but life's not perfect, you know. Also, here in Unmeasured, failure is success, because if you don't fail, man, you never even tried, you know. So here we're just gonna be adding the sauce that I pre-made last night, right here. And if you want details on the sauce, It'll be down in the description below. So we're just gonna top that bad boy. No, to your liking. To your liking. All right, there we go. There we go. And we just get the cheese, top it off, and then throw it in the oven. So now we're just gonna put the cheese on top. I'm using mozzarella cheese. You can use whatever cheese you want. It's a pizza. It don't matter. Cheese is cheese. And we're just gonna move it onto the plate. Ooh. I got like a spatula. A big enough spatula. So yeah, we just transfer it onto the plate and we just throw it into the oven. Technical difficulties. We're about to have some technical difficulties and our audio's about to go up. We're about to place the pizza in the oven for about 15 to 18 minutes. We'll check in with you once we get the finished product. Now we're about to show you the finished product. Here it is. And now you can slice it up to your heart's content. Let us know down in the comments how your pizza turned out and let us know what we should cook next.